You know it's a good day when you wake up to a new Star Wars trailer, and the Force continued to awaken within my pants, which was nothing but a big bulging mass of nerdgasm. It was amazing. That's all I can really say. I mean, the little teaser trailer that we had gotten previously, which I had made a video about that, now here I am making a video about this. I mean, that was just like a snippet. That was the tip of the iceberg, and now we're getting even more, and it's crazy to think that this is gonna be out this year, this December. I can't wait. I feel like I need to go and pre-order the tickets already, even though I know that's not even possible, but I feel like I need to. Because it's just, holy fuck. I don't even know where to begin. Vader's helmet, for example. Seeing Darth Vader's helmet, there was a bunch of concept art quite a while ago, and I thought it was just fan-made, and it wasn't. And it showed like a skull with Vader's helmet and all that stuff around it. I'm like, oh my god, it's right there! Ah! And I'm just like, absolutely fangirling, fangasming, just, ah. And apparently this is supposed to be something about them trying to find a way to be able to revive Vader to some degree, even clone him potentially. So we don't know what the hell's going to be happening down the road with the next two installments into the trilogy, but we could be seeing Darth Vader yet again, and it's kind of hard not to have Vader. I mean, he is a central focal point within the Star Wars universe because he's so damn important. But then we got to see what I'm definitely going to presume was Luke Skywalker, because he was there with R2-D2 and had the little cybernetic hand and stuff, and he was all cloaked, being badass and shit, and it seemed like he was being narrated by his son. Which again, really fucking excited about that. Him and his sister running around being badass Jedi. I'm just like, holy shit. We got to see Chrome Troopers, which initially I didn't even know what the hell a Chrome Trooper was, and don't throw shit at me. I don't know everything about certain aspects of the Star Wars universe, but Billy from the Game Chasers had brought it to my attention. I was center shooting a shit with him and Jay and Eric and a bunch of other people, which Eric did a teaser trailer, or did a trailer reaction as well, so if you ever get the chance, y'all check that out. But seeing the Chrome Trooper, you know, everybody makes fun of Stormtroopers because they just run around, they shoot at everything but the enemy. So they kind of just look like a bunch of level ones. Like, you know, whenever you leave any kind of a town initially within the beginning of an RPG, all those low-level enemies, that's Stormtroopers running around. The Chrome Troopers are like the palette swap versions that you see much later on. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna fuck this up. And they just bitch slap the shit out of you with nothing but fucking knuckles and beat your ass down, take your money, and then make you have to start over from your checkpoint. But this Chrome Trooper is going and chasing down the Millennium Falcon, which, dude, the end of the trailer, I know I have to jump forward, but it was Han Solo and fucking Chewie, and they were there, and I'm like, ah, oh my god. Okay, Han Solo is one of the most charismatic characters within the Star Wars universe, one of the coolest characters in the Star Wars universe. I mean, he's there with his fucking right-hand man and protege and best friend fucking Chewie, and we're home. And I was just like, fucking, even talking about it right now, I have fucking goosebumps even seeing it, because it was just like, I can't wait to see Harrison Ford Ultra. And it was just exciting, but the idea that we're going to see all the original cast, we didn't get to see Princess Leia, we didn't get to see Mark Hamill, you know, without the cloak on or anything, but we are going to see a lot of the original cast all show up again, and this was our first snippet. I think for a lot of people, the most exciting was to see Han Solo again, and sure enough, was really cool. That really badass scene whenever they're going through the desert and you see the Star Destroyer and the X-Wing, and they're crash landed. Dude, that looked fucking badass as shit. I'm wondering if they ever even go inside that, or if it's just kind of paying homage to all the stuff that happened in the past. But it's neat to see them go and showcase a lot of this stuff, that obviously this is in the future. Here's all the stuff that you've known for decades now showing up. That little roller droid, seems that one's going to end up being kind of like the R2-D2 of this series, and might actually be running around with them throughout the entire adventure. So maybe that's Luke's kid's droid or some shit like that. I have absolutely no clue. We got to see some of the main characters running around and getting blasted at and a whole bunch of other shit, and it was just, holy fuck, everything looked amazing. I got to see all the stormtroopers who were lined up with that big-ass banner in the background, so obviously there's gonna be a big-ass war that's brewing, and it's, holy crap, there was just so much. You would figure it's only a 2-minute trailer, so, but it's my mind is still, like, going crazy, and I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, okay, can we just hurry through the months right now and just get to December so I can be sitting inside of a seat doing this? Like, yes! Like, I can't wait. I can imagine that the line for this shit is going to be long as hell at every single major theater. Might have to go into the fucking boonies or some shit and hit up a theater there just to watch it so I can get a half-decent seat, but even then, I feel like there's gonna be a long-ass fucking line spread out. But it was so fucking cool to see. The idea that we're gonna see more of an expanded universe in this, we're going to be seeing a bunch of old school characters go and come back, just... I can't wait, like, I really can't. I mean, fuck it, you got to see Vader's skull. I mean, you might think, oh, that's not that big of a deal, it's just a skull of a character who's just... No, it's fucking Darth Vader's skull. I mean, somebody who's transcended just the movies and has entered into pop culture. I mean, Jedi in general are amazing. We got to see new lightsabers and shit. Were they passed down lightsabers? I don't know, I didn't even think about that, because I've never memorized all the different hilts, because there's like 1,000 different hilts that everybody has, and certain ones are for specific characters and shit, and especially since there are up to 6 movies, now going on 7, there's a bunch of them, but goddamn, I can't wait. You know, we got the new Star Wars Battlefront that's gonna be coming out. I want to see some new Star Wars games based around this shit. You know, that's all I really want to see, and I'm still going to say this up front, Dash Rendar. Just put him in there. I understand that it's not Shadows of the Empire, but for fuck's sake, he's such a cool goddamn character, and we need a new version of a Han Solo-esque character, so I just want to see him at some point show up in the movies, because he's so fucking badass. Oh, man. Star Wars! Star Wars! Star Wars! Star Wars! I can't wait, it's pretty awesome. I had to go and give my opinions on it. I've had a shit-eating grin on my face the entire time. It's kind of hard not to, because it's really good news. Between that and, like, some of the other random game news of, like, Star Ocean coming out, and Game Art's talking about reviving things like the Lunar games and the Grandia games, I'm just like, RPGs and Star Wars! It's the things that have made me the man that I am today, so it's pretty damn pleasing. So, opinions, thoughts, feelings, and all that shit about Star Wars down below. Want to talk about a fucking Star Destroyer crash? Want to talk about how badass the Chrome Troopers look, even though they don't look exactly like how everybody envisioned them to look, but they still look badass? Too many goddamn words, too many opinions, too much to go and talk about, just... Anyhow. This has been AlphaOmegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, and Star Wars fans, and Star Wars enthusiasts, and movie buffs, and all the other shit. Game the fuck on. May the Force be with you.